But specifically for my songwriters, I feel like they deserve points.
Oh yeah,
I hate that they're not, that they
agree.
aren't,
I totally agree with that.
I understand the artist though, because like I explained to you earlier, it all comes out of what the artist,
Right.
gets. So if the artist is getting 20%, and now I got to pay the producer out of it, the writer and the feature off of it. That's a lot, and I get it. But at the end of the day, without the songwriter, there's no song.
Right.
There are no lyrics.
I agree.
So I've been fighting for songwriters to be paid like producers, in the sense of they get access to the different types of royalties that the producers normally get access to, which includes the master royalty.
Right. So I want to get with that too, because I'm like, a lot of times even with songwriters, like it seems like the argument is always songwriter versus producer.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like labels need to step in and start going to the points and because at the end of the day, like they're getting so much, and a lot of times songwriters aren't asking for nothing crazy, and neither are producers. Like producers are going for 3 points out of 100. You know what I mean? And then
But it's not out of 100. It's out of 20 or 15, because it's out of the artist.
Well, I'm just going out of
out of
just
what
with
the label gets.
and all that stuff, because I was
the other 80%. Yeah,
because. Yeah, it was a whole nother situation I was gonna get
Gotcha.
into, but they was taking like 88% of like the artists like stuff or something. Like it was crazy. Like they was in a TLC deal or something. But
Jesus.
yeah, but the conversation though, I still think just need to start going towards the label, because I think there's a perception of producers like making like all this like crazy like money and all this other stuff.
That doesn't happen anymore.
No, but I think there's a perception still.
It does,
and the perception comes more so from writers versus producers type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all need to work together.
I agree. No, I totally agree. But I just think the label is just sitting back like, look at these niggas fight.
Unfortunately, because we're
niggas.
fighting. Look at what we're fighting over. We're fighting over percentages of a percentage.
Right.
So we're fighting over it. Like, give us more. That's the whole. That's the whole.
And then while the label getting 80%, you know what I'm saying? All these.
But their argument
But I get it. They are putting up the money.
They are, and not even just that. It's really just.
But I think there need to be a songwriter advance too, like all type of stuff, like you know what I'm saying, like but the label I feel like need to.
But you know why it's not an advance? It's a fee. It's a fee because they don't get a royalty. It can only be an advance. An advance is an advance on royalties you're otherwise going to receive.
Yeah.
So it's not an advance because they don't get royalties. So it's a fee. True. They just get paid and that's it. So I want it to look more like an advance, but even with advances, I can tell you about that